To succeed, whatever that means to you, you need to develop several productive habits. But before you create the habits needed to achieve success, you must eliminate or simply replace the harmful habits that hold you back, as they act like a weight on your leg or an anchor on your boat. Most of our daily actions are habitual, and this can be either good or bad, depending on what you do about it. Benjamin Franklin once said a famous quote that may be unsettling but makes us reflect. There are people who die at 25 and are buried at 75. And that seems to be what we see most these days. Many people out there just surviving day after day without goals or purpose. It's no coincidence that these same people end up at the end of their lives filled with regrets and remorse. For those watching this video, here's one of my favorite quotes. There are two pains in life, the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Discipline weighs ounces, but regret weighs tons. Now let's get to the heart of the video. Giving up under pressure is a behavioral difference that separates winners from losers in any area of life, whether in studies, work, or sports competitions. Losers, when things start to get tough or stressful, begin to consider giving up or quitting. They express phrases like, "You don't know what I'm going through," or "It's easy for you to say, but it's much harder for me." Meanwhile, winners, those people who, even with not a single penny in their pocket, even without anyone's support, not even from their family, don't even think about the possibility of giving up. They know they will fail. They know they will get stressed and sometimes even be ridiculed. But it is in those moments that they build their character. They know they are neither the first nor the last to face these situations. They focus on what they can control and not on things beyond their control. Sometimes it is thought that winners are those who go through a stressful situation neutrally, with great calm, but that's not always the case. These people feel frustration, stress, and fear, but the difference is that they use these things as fuel. Sometimes hearing phrases like, "You don't have the ability to do this," is all a winner needs to use as fuel. It might not be a very noble reason, but seeing the face of someone who once didn't believe in you can be very gratifying. And remember this phrase, "A diamond is just a piece of coal that handled extraordinary pressure." How you see yourself, or how you refer to yourself, will determine the quality of your actions, because one of the most powerful forces within the human mind is the need to act in accordance with how you see yourself. So, to improve your performance, you need to improve your self-image, that is, the image you have of yourself. You should start by stepping out of your comfort zone in some way. Then, reflect on who you will become when you achieve your goals, because that is the most important purpose of a goal, to show you what kind of person you need to become to achieve what you want. So, if you can visualize your future self, that is, the person you want to become, from there, you will start to act in line with that future identity, and from then on, it will just be a matter of time before you achieve what you desire. I have a question for you. Have you been playing the game of life by focusing on not losing instead of focusing on winning? In life, those who are not willing to take risks will never have the chance to taste victory. Unfortunately, these are the people who only try to do something if you promise them that the positive outcome is 100% guaranteed. But that doesn't exist. In life, there are no guarantees. Everything is volatile. As the Dalai Lama once said, "Remember that great achievements require great risks." Some people spend years planning something to get the perfect plan and anticipate all the variables that could go wrong. But, whether by coincidence or not, they are the same ones who never get started. Their pages are filled with plans, but their actions so far are like blank pages. What needs to be understood is that in life, there are ups and downs, and at some point, you will fall and make mistakes. But the important thing is that you have the chance to get back up and fight again, even stronger. You just have to put all your energy into that. But don't be inconsistent. plan, but spend at most 20% of your time planning. The other 80% should be focused on action. That's the mentality of a winner. Laziness is something everyone feels. It's normal in human beings. But a lazy person who lets this vice control them is often someone allowing their life to deteriorate. Laziness is a signal the brain sends to the body when the mind thinks about doing something difficult or exhausting. So much so that I doubt you feel lazy playing video games or watching something you like on TV. Laziness is a factor that literally destroys any chance of doing things well in life. Believe me, you are not meant to be lazy. Just because your parents, siblings, cousins, friends, or anyone else always called you, that doesn't mean you have to see yourself that way. Don't settle. Fight with all your might, because if you let it slip by, it will take over your life. And if you're in this situation, you know very well how bitter it tastes. Dreaming small almost makes it impossible to achieve something great. I have a question for you. Are you someone who has achieved little but feels happy and satisfied? That's great if that's the case. But if you're not satisfied with your current situation and want to be and have much more in life, then it's essential to dream big. Don't expect your life to change by chance, and even less expect to win the lottery, because you and I know very well what the chances are of that happening. You might have heard this phrase, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss it, you'll land among the stars. This means that even if you don't exactly reach your goal, you will have likely changed your life conditions significantly compared to where you started. For example, if you aim your whole life to earn $1,000 a month, you're likely to never reach $5,000 or $10,000. That's because your efforts and vision are entirely connected to that $1,000. That's why it's so important to aim big from the start, even starting with something small, because it will greatly increase the speed at which you achieve your goals. And remember the words of American diplomat Colin Powell, you have to think big to be big. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to activate the notification bell to always be informed of new videos. And of course, leave your like and comment. See you in the next video.